Hello, welcome everybody to Auto Guide Math Class, a platform where you get a real-time solution to mathematics, any mathematics problems, any topic in mathematics in a simple and clear method. Before today, I made a video where I started the tutorial on inequality. So that video discussed tutorial of simple linear inequality. The video will be useful to you. You can pick you from this scratch. So in this one video now, we like to continue from where I stopped, which is combined inequality. So in the previous video, I started the inequality from the scratch. I discussed the definition, all the simple inequality, how to go about them, what is. So in this one, we are going to talk about combined inequality. When we talk of combined inequality, then we mean when you have two operations in one inequality equation. When you have two operations in one inequality, you have two operations here, this less than equals to, this another less than equals to, in one inequality operation. So this is what is referred to as what combined inequality. There are several ways to solve this. You can, if you like, you can separate the inequality into two and solve individually and combine back. But with this one that has the variable at the center, it is very easy to solve straight without separating the inequality into two and combine later. So in this case, you see that there is a terms in between the two inequality. Look at it. I have this term in between the two inequality, which is this. In between the two inequality, this is the first inequality, this is the second inequality. So we have 2x minus 6 in between the two inequality. Now, if I want to solve this one, it is easy for the constant. This one has variable 2x, the one that has variable that you are looking for. So this minus is a constant that can move. So this, I can move this constant to either side of the inequality. Since I have the two inequality, so I can move this to this side. At the same time, this minus 6, I can also move it to the other side of the inequality. So this inequality will be distributed to either side of the inequality because we have two inequality now. So any constant that is in between them, one will move to the other side so that we left it only 2x at the middle. So if you use that method, so we get 2x left at the center. So where we write the two inequality. So then I have 4 here before. So when this minus 6 crosses inequality, like I have explained in the rules of inequality, that whenever any number crosses inequality operation, the sign will change. So this sign will change from minus 6 to plus 6. The same thing will also applicable to this. So I have this change to this place. I have a plus 6, so it will become 6 because it's minus, it becomes 6. Then before I have minus 2 there before. All right. So when you subtract this one will give me 4 less than equals to 2x less than equals to 10. Now, the next thing is this, since what I need here at the center is only x, not 2x. So that means if I need to, and the 2 is multiplying the variable, if I want to disengage 2 from that variable, so I'm going to disengage it by what? By dividing, by division. So when something is multiplying a number, to remove that number, you use division. When something is attached to a number by addition, to remove that number, you use subtraction to remove it. So right, so that's with 2x. So I want to remove 2 from here. So I will use 2 to remove this operation. So this one will become, that means I would divide every term there by what? By 2. So by 2, 10 divided by 2, then less than equals to 4 divided by 2. So if I have 2 less than x less than equals to 5. So this will be my expression. And I always have a culture of reading from the unknown. Read from the unknown if you want to read inequality. Say x is greater than or equals to 2, but the same x is also less than or equals to 5. So to represent it in number line, we can have a straight line that shows the number line. So this is 0. So this is the positive side of the number line. This is the negative side of the number line. So since the two numbers that I have, they are both positive. So let's assume 2 is here and 5 is here. Right? So just an assumption sketch. So I'm going to put but because of they are less than or equals to, both of them are less than or equals to be shaded. Both will be shaded. Now for 2, s is greater than, please read from the center, s is greater from the unknown, from the variable, x is greater than or equals to 2. S is greater than or equals to 2, it will move, it will go to the right. Right? The arrow will go to the right. When also s is less than or equals to 5. So less than or equals to 5, the arrow will come to the left. And both of them will meet at the center. So you can put your value of x here. So this is, that means to say that every point here satisfy the inequality that we are looking for. So that's how to represent it using number line. With this is another form of inequality that's also very common when either in JAMB or maybe in JAMB, in IGCSE, that's combined inequality. So we also have equation like this that you can come across. So in this equation with absolute value, and the concept of absolute value, like if I have a is equals to 2, that means I can define a to be equals to 2 or minus 2. To be equals to 2 or minus 2. Now, the same thing will also happen here. The same thing will also happen to solve the following inequality, where you have 3x plus 4 absolute value greater than equals to 2. When I have the value of absolute, to remove the absolute value, say 3x plus 4, which is found at the center. The way it is here, I will write it. So I will transfer this, put it here the way it is. Don't change orientation of the inequality. Just put it in and put what? minus 2 at the other side. So this is what you can do. So just transfer the way it is here, the way the operation is here. Just write it exactly here, then put minus 2 at the other side. So with this one now become something I have here. Then I can now write the variable. This is the one, the center of the inequality. So the number that we transfer now, that we move to the other side now, will be the constant one, which is the plus 4. The plus 4 we move to the either side of the inequality. So that means it is possible, say the 4 here, we move here, and the same plus 4 we move to the other side of the inequality, so that I can have minus 2 when this plus 4 move to the inequality as a minus 4, then greater than equals to, so we'll be left with 3x at the middle, then greater than 2. Then this one move to that, also have minus 4. So minus 2 minus 4 give me minus 6. Both of them are negative. So greater than 3x, then greater than equals to 2 minus this, that's give me minus 2. So now that I have 3x here at the middle, what I need is only x. So I'm going to divide both sides by 3. Divide every terms here by 3 because I only need x. So I'm going to divide everything by 3. Divide this one by 3. Divide this place by 3. So if I divide this one by 3, I have minus 2. Then I have this. So left with this, because 3 will cancel 3. Then greater than equals to minus 2 over 3. So to represent this on number line, so let me choose a very convenient marker. So you draw your line, then indicate your 0 to show that this part is positive and this other side is negative of the inequality. And if you look at the number that is given to us, they are both negative number. So, but this one is closer to 0. This one is bigger, so it's closer to the 0. That's, you have this. So this is be minus 2 over 3. Then here, this one is smaller. It's going to be minus 2. So then you put then you're going to shade it because it's greater than or equal. So you shade it. Then s is less than equals to minus 2. X is less than, read from the center. X is less than or equals to minus 2. So when it is less than, it will go to the left. The arrow will go to the left. X is greater than or equals to minus 2. When it's greater than, the arrow will go to the right. So this is the concept of inequality. Please, if you did not read from the center, you may be getting confused here. The minus 2 is greater than, and you'll be thinking of, okay, how to write it. So read from the unknown. S is greater than the value that you're looking for, which is you don't know. Is S must be less than equals to minus 2, but greater than equal to. So it will be easy for you to draw. So the value now, they are anything go this way and anything that. So this center, they are not part of the number. So that's that. Then the next question is this. We are to solve this. But if you look at this variable, this question, this is the number at the center. But there are other variable. There are other variable outside the inequality. Outside the variable at the center, there are other variable that has x, at this one. Whenever you have a situation like this, please don't use the method we use the other one, where all the variable is concentrated at the center like this. All the variable is concentrated at the center like this. Then you can take the constant out. But whenever you have the variable, one of the variable outside the center, it is not advisable to turn the variable inside like this to just force a variable inside and share a variable that doesn't, because this variable at the center, where it's a combined variable, has a share at this side and it has a share at this side. But this here, this variable here, which is this one is only for this side. So the other side of the inequality has no share about this variable. So it is not proper if you now force the variable inside for the other side to have a share. So what you can easily do is this: when you have a situation like this, is to separate the inequality and solve individually, then combine back. I think this is better done. Please, I want you to look at the scenario critically, because why I'm bringing this type of question is this: whenever you have a variable, when a variable is concentrated at the center, like I have previously at this, you can see that my variable is concentrated at the center. So this is just a constant, this is just a constant, all the two variables. That means the two variable here has a share, it can be distributed to either side of the inequality. So it has common here, it has a common here. But at this situation, when you have another variable outside the inequality, which is the other side, so you cannot force it inside. When you force it inside, that means you want both inequality to have a share of that variable, and which will lead us to a wrong answer. So in that case, you need to separate, you need to share these two variables that they have at the center here, which is this one, into them, so that you separate it like this to this side. Then here you separate the inequality from here to this side. Then I have two number that I can write separately. So I write this one, so let me use something that will be visible. Okay, so I have 2 minus 7x less than 5x plus 8. So this is so let me write it. Then the other one at the other side, this one will be from that center also. I have 5x plus 8 less than equals to 9. So this is how you separate it. You can see that the two variable now is belong to this one. So this one only have one share to this one, because so in that case you can now solve this one the way you like, and this one you could collect like term by saying minus 7x minus 5x less than 8. When this one cross inequality to the other side, become minus 2. So in that regard, that's minus 7x minus 5x will give me minus 12x. Then less than 8 minus 2 give me 6. So if I divide both sides by a negative number, minus 12x divided by minus 12x. So the operation, the inequality will reverse. You have 6 divided by minus 12x. Sorry, minus 12. This is minus 12, sorry. I'll put in the x. All right. So we are dividing both sides by a negative number, which is minus 12, and this minus 12. So this minus 12 cancel this minus 12. You left it x. Your x, you say x is greater than 6 minus, that's minus 1 over 2. So this is what you have. for this side. Also solve this side. So you have 5x, so less than, then 9. When this one cross inequality term become minus 8. So I have 5x less than equals to 1. So if I divide both sides by 5, so this one is by 5, this place by 5. So the operation will not reverse because it's a positive number. So x will be less than 1/5. Now I have this for this answer, and I also have this. So I can combine the two inequality to give me a combined inequality like before. I will now write it in number line. So if you want to do that, you put the variable at the center, then the least number, which is minus out of minus 1/2 and 1/5. This one is positive, this one is negative. Negative is here, so you put it here, minus 1/2. Then here we have 1/5. Now, if you look at this operation, the wider part is facing your x. Look at this, it's open. The greater part is facing x. So the greater part will also face x at this side. Look at it. Don't think maybe this one is facing here. So when you want to write it, you also write it there. Remember, you are starting with this one, the way it is here. So that's how you will move it to this side. Minus 1/2. So the wider part, which is the greater part, is facing s. Let the greater part also face s when you are writing it. So here, the less part, which is the pointed part, is facing x here. Then let the pointed part also face x here. So this is how you combine it. Then to represent it on number line, then we have how to draw your straight line, that's number line. Then you put your 0. Then the negative is at this side. So which is let's for example this is minus 1/2. Then the positive is at this side, which is very close to the, so this is 1/5. It's just a sketch. So here you put, then here you put. Now this to this side is strictly less than, sorry, s is greater. Can you the wider part? Read from the center, read from here. S is greater than this. When s is greater than this one, to go to the right. The arrow will go to the right. And remember, this place will not be shaded because it is strictly less. So s is less. X is less than or equals to half. S is less than or equals to half. Less than or equals to, this place will be shaded. Then less than, it will go to the left. So, and they are going to meet at the center here. So, and you put your value as x. So this is how to write it on inequality form. Now, also this way, so you mark the one at the center. After the one at the center, you see that there's another variable at the other side of the inequality. Now, that's the variable at the other side of the inequality is not combined. It's not cannot be shared to both of them. You cannot force it inside and you now share it to both of them. No, you have to separate this type of inequality. Don't just move this 6, and you will now be separating the value. At the end of the day, you take this one inside and you will be sharing. No, so you can't collect like them directly like this because of this variable. So what the wise thing to do is to separate this type of inequality that has two variables, one outside and one inside sharing. So one, like I said, you separate one to this side. Then the same thing, you also share this one to the other side. So this one at the center will be shared to both sides of the inequality. So I can write it as my answer to be minus 4 less than equals to 6 minus x. So this is my first equation. Then the second equation will be the same thing. That's number at the center minus this should be less than 3x, then plus 10. So with this, I can now solve each of them. So what will happen now is this. This constant will move here. That's minus 4, minus 6, less than equals to minus x, right? So my variable is here. So write that in that way. So this one will give me minus 10 less than equals to minus x. And remember, minus x means minus 1x. So I can divide both sides by a negative number, which is minus, because I need only x. So where I'll put minus 1, so this. So I'm going to divide through by what? A minus 1, so that I can get x. So if I have minus 10 divided by minus 1, so the operation now will now change because I'm dividing both sides by a negative number. So this is a minus x divided by minus 1. I told you when you see minus x, it's the same thing as minus 1x. That's why you see that I'm dividing both sides by minus 1. So this one will cancel this. I have 10. Then this will give me x. So what this means is that what? S is less than or equals to 10. Even if you read from here, you see 10 is greater than or equals to x, but always read from the unknown. So to do this one also, we have minus x. Minus x is here. Let this variable come to this side as minus 3x. Then write your constant, write your inequality, then the constant here 10. Then when this one cross inequalities out together, that will become what? Minus 6. Then if you add this one together, I have minus 4x less than, then this one will give me 4. So if I divide both sides by a negative number, because I need x, so and I have a negative number here, so that's minus 4x divided by minus 4. So the operation will reverse. So I have 4 divided by minus 4. So this will be s, it will be greater than, that's minus 1. So if s is greater than minus 1, I can combine this inequality together by writing x at the center. Then this number out of minus 1 and 10, minus 1 is smaller, so you put it at this side. Then 10, you put it at this side. Now, when you are writing for minus 1, you see that the wider part, the open part, the wider part is facing x. So let the wider part also face your x like this. So the pointed part is facing x here. So let the pointed part also face x here. So you just have to combine it. Then you can write it, draw the number line. So to draw the number line, you put your 0 here to show that this part is positive numbers, this one is negative numbers. So minus 1 will be here, minus 1, then 10. So 10 is far away from, so this just a sketch, just to, so to have this. And with this, I can write that s is greater than minus 1, x is greater than minus 1. When it is greater, strictly greater, it will go this way, to go to the right, greater to the right. So, and it is strictly greater, so I will not shade this part. Then x is less than or equals to 10. X is less than, equals to, so I have to shade this part. Then less than we come to the left, move to the left, and this is the arrow, and they will meet at the center, you put your x. So that means the value that satisfies the inequality now, they are the value at the center like this, which is all these points satisfy the inequality, that's combined inequality together. All right. That is that. Then a lot of questions still that still unfold. So see the same form. Let me just solve some of them. So since I have this one, like I have explained before, the one with absolute value, there are many ways to solve this absolute value. If you like, you can square both sides and solve like a quadratic in a quadratic form. You can turn it to quadratic form because it's actually a quadratic form. But that method for the absolute value, I think the simple method is to do it this way. Since to remove the absolute, you put 2x minus 5. Then write this less than 5. The way it is here, just transfer it here. Then put minus 5 here. I think this one is better. So that you know that this one is at the center of that. So now since the variable is concentrated at the center, no variable here, no variable here, I can move this constant out. So leaving the 2x at the center, that's 5. When this one moves to the other side, become plus 5. So here, right, then that's minus 5. When this one still moves to the other side, become plus 5. So this one becomes 0 less than 2x less than 10. Right? And since I need only x here, so I'm going to divide through everything by 2. Divide through by 2. So this one will give me x greater than 0. 0 divided by 2 is 0. Any 0 divided by any number is always 0. Then less than this, that's 5. So this is combined. So I can draw my number line. So draw it 0. Then with this 0, put 0 here. 0, that means something is from 0 directly. So you put your, so here, let's say assume this 5 here. So this also put it. So unless it template from the center, s is greater than 0. If s is greater than 0, it's go to the right. S is less than 5, then it will turn to the left. So both of them are meeting at the center, then you put your x. So that means our value that supports, that set is everything in between the two center here. And this place will not be shaded. Don't shade this part because there's no equality sign at the other two sides of the equation. Now, let's also look at this. Now, when you look at this, like I have explained before, this 1 minus 2x greater than 3. The way it is here, transfer it here. Then put what? Minus 3. This is best method. Instead of squaring both sides and you expand, turn it to a quadratic equation, that one is a long process. But it's also a method that you can use to solve that, because we believe that anything that has absolute value is always a quadratic. It's a quadratic equation. So we lead to quadratic equation. You always have two answers for it. Now with this, what in the center here, what the variable that is center here in between is it. But the variable there is minus 2. Minus 2x. So it's greater than 3. So that means I'm transferring 1 to the other side. Then the same thing 1 to this side. So if this become minus 1, here I also, this is the number, then this one will be minus 3. When this one cross, then you have minus 1. So this is minus 4 greater than minus 2x greater than 2. So I have to divide both sides by a negative number. Look at this. I have a negative number, so minus 2x. So to find x, I have to divide every term here by a negative number. And to do that, I have minus 2x by minus 2 This one will be, so the operation now will change. Once immediately I divide the operation will change. This one will become 2 divided by minus 2. This one will become minus 4 divided by minus 2. You see that? I've reversed the operation. I've reversed it. It's fitting here before, now it's not fitting because I'm dividing every time by a negative number. So this one become 2 less than x less than minus 1. So to represent this on number line, using number line, so you can draw your line, then signify the point as 0. So here will be, so as a minus 1, then you put, then here is 2. So this place will be 2. So I have s is greater than 2, s is less than, s is greater than 2, excuse me, from 2 to this, x is less than minus 1, this one to the other side, s is less than minus. So that's this what you will have for this this. Then the other then for this one, still the same process you apply. So I have 4 minus 3x less than 28. Then 4 will be distributed, minus 4. Then this is minus 11 minus 4. So this one will give me minus 15 less than equals to 4. Sorry, let me restart this because this is not. So with this, see have minus 4 being distributed. So you have minus 3. That's minus 3 at the center. 3x less than 28. Then 4 will be distributed, that's minus 4. Then the same thing, minus 11. Then minus 4. Then you put this. So with this will give me minus 15 less than equals to minus 3x less than 28 minus this, and I have 24. Now the next thing is dividing both sides every term by a negative number. Dividing every term by a negative number. This one is minus 3x by negative, that's minus 3. The operation will reverse. So that's 24 divided by minus 3. So this is minus 15 divided by minus 3. So when you divide this one will give me 5 greater than, this is x left here, greater than minus 8. So this is what you have as combined inequality. Then you can represent this one on number line. So this is 0. So with this, we put the negative here. The negative is minus 8. Then 5 is very close. So let's assume here this, then this. So the one that is this is strictly less than, so this place will not be shaded because it's strictly s is greater than this. S is greater than this, you move to the right. To the right. Then x is less than or equals to this. Less than or equals to, that means this place will be shaded. Less than or equals to, s is less than or equals to 5. So less than to come to the left. Then you put your x here. So that means the part that is the answer to this one is in between the two value here. That's the answer. Or the where the center will be the answer to the inequality. Now, so I would like you to solve this one. Solve this one in the comment section and put the answer. So to show that at least you follow the video, put the answer, solve this one. So put it as exercise for everybody to solve and put the answer in the comment section. I will check of the video to see those who has followed the video, those who did not follow the video, and that's for that. Then that's all about combined inequality. Now our next video will be on graphing of inequality, the graphing of inequality. So that's where what we will discuss in our next class. So graphing of inequality. Thank you for watching, and ensure you subscribe, share, and God bless.